The green flag waving at the back there, and the lights will go out very, very shortly. And we're underway here in Jerez. It's a really good start from that pole position by Onju. He's under immediate pressure though by Ortola as they climb up the hill into the first corner. And Ortola will pinch the inside line. Late on the brakes though goes Onju, and he screams back into the lead.
And Holgado right around the outside. He got a great launch immediately past Fenati. Holgado straight into second place from Ortola. Yamanaka fourth.
Yeah, good start as well by Yamanaka. He's already picked up one place. Somebody's wide going through that tricky Michelin turn number 2. Onju then, just where he wanted to be. Pedro Acosta pre-race told Simon Crayford he feels like the Red Bull K2 man might have the pace to run away here. Lots of riders going wide through turn number 4, but coming onto the back straight for the very first time, it's Onju from World Championship leader Holgado.
David Alonso, a rider flagged up on the grid, who's going to go forwards on the grid. He's up to 11th place. He's one of your big movers up 5 places as we look at Ortola easing Yamanaka out of the way.
Yes, coming through there, wasn't he, Ortola? There was space for him to sweep on through. Need no second invitation. So now Ortola back into the podium places. Holgado then's got the advantage, hasn't he? Coming through now in the braking zone for turn number 60. Danny Pedrosa corner, he'll hold it. Onju also in the slipstream. He's one of the tallest and heaviest riders in this Moto3 field, isn't he, Onju? And Ortola just using the great corner speed he had coming onto that back straight, eases by on the brakes onto the Turkish rider. Yamanaka has that tight inside line on Fenati. Fenati's going to get squeezed out, isn't he, there? As he runs that wider line, I think Yamanaka's going to keep him behind him. I think Fenati was so wide, Artigas came through. He did indeed. They rub elbows side by side. Massia also trying to pick up some slipstream, and he picks them both off. That's brilliant by Massia. Artigas and Fenati, nothing they could do as Massia starts his charge towards the podium. Yeah,
and we know that Massia's got good pace, although he's not shown it necessarily. It's not been a good Honda circuit in recent years, this one, although it looks a little more of an even playing field this weekend between them and the KTMs. But crucial moments early in this race. The top 2 already starting to put a bit of distance for themselves, and Yamanaka. Onju will be impatient to get through on the Aspar rider.
We're on board with Holgado, looking back at Kota winner Ortola, trying to get some slipstream here, isn't he? What's their advantage through the, well, nearly half a second through sector 3. Onju now retaliating immediately on Yamanaka. He's got the inside line, nothing Yamanaka can do about that. Good aggressive braking move there by Onju on the 53 bike to get back through into 3rd. Oh, Massia! That was awesome. There was not a lot of room there, was there? They had to be inch perfect precision there. Yamanaka trying to find a way back through. Massia though up in the 4th. Massia though now goes front inside the alley. Oh, brilliant! Massia made a superb move a couple laps ago on Yamanaka, then he going through turn number 7. Now he picks up Onju going through the Alex Crivier corner. Alex Crivier himself would have been proud of that move. Massia then finally gets ahead of the Turk into 3rd place. Ortola then, they fan out 4 abreast going into the Danny Pedrosa corner. That's beautifully done by Yamanaka. He just squeezed that inside line there. He knew that on his outside there was nothing that Massia could do to turn in early into turn number 6. So into 6, number 6 Yamanaka makes his move. Yellow flags are out in sector 3. Who's tumbling down the timing screens?
It was difficult to see. We'll try and keep an eye on that at the moment, but credit to Yamanaka in this Grand Prix so far. Salvador out of the Grand Prix. He's now taking 2nd as Yamanaka on the inside of Ortola. He moved into the hottest of hot seats coming into 2023, taking the place of the world champion Ethan Guevara. It looks as if Yamanaka is starting to fill those shoes now, isn't he?
That's not a good sight, is it? David Salvador being such a
this is going to launch him.
Big high side. Look at that rear tyre, just let go, and this is going to be the mother of all high sides for David Salvador. Oh, this, I'm wincing before he even hits the deck here. Oh, dearie me. The CIB Green Power rider is going to absolutely slam down feet first onto both ankles there. That was horrendous. Then a big whack on the left-hand side of his head. Deary me, that was an awful high side for David Salvador. Let's hope that he's going to be okay. He'll get some treatment in the circuit medical centre.
Where's Yamanaka gone in this leading group, man? I don't see Yamanaka in there anywhere.
Where has Yamanaka gone? He's going, just trying to see where if we can pick him out. No, Yamanaka's he's got a problem. Has he gone down? He's punching the bike, so I wonder if he's got some kind of technical issue here, Yamanaka. We pick him up going into the Michelin corner into turn 2. Yeah, he's got a technical. Oh, that is so cruel, isn't it? That's heartbreaking for Yamanaka. Back with your lead group of 6. Massia, as Lewis mentioned a few times, he's got such fantastic corner speed, particularly through turns 4, 5, and then 11 and 12, where you really need the momentum and the rolling speed, and he set that move up. That all came from his corner speed through 11 and 12 on the inside of Holgado. Beautifully on the brakes. Massia leads then. There's going to be 6 laps to go in about 5 seconds here, and it's the number 5 that will have the advantage up the hill from Holgado.
Not for long he doesn't, as Holgado draws alongside, but Massia later on the brakes. That's going to serve Massia so well if he's in that top top two on the final lap of the Grand Prix is going to give him such a good approach into the Jorge Lorenzo corner. So if he's either leading or right behind the race leader, Massi will feel he's in the perfect position when we get to the 19th lap, but he's got to get there first.
We're about to make this a 9-rider fight. Ortola, brilliant that. Through the Ferrari corner. That was brave, wasn't it, in the extreme?
Perfect
from the Spanish
for Sasaki
teenager.
And co, this. Absolutely perfect for Sasaki, Onchu and Suzuki. That's what they wanted. They wanted this group to start squabbling, and they are now right in touch. It's a 9-rider dice. Let's
see what Sasaki's doing there now as they come under the flying saucer. Sasaki's the man who's flying in this lead group right now. Holgado finds a way back through on Alonso. They're having a right good old battle, aren't they, at the moment? I think Holgado just put his hand up there. I don't know if he's just gesticulating to Alonso. Rueda again on the inside of Artigas on the downhill braking zone into the second gear, turn number 2, the Michelin corner, and it is now a lead group of 9.
Sasaki did a 46.6 as Massi regains the lead, and Ortola being hung out to dry.
Yeah, Ortola was pushed out wide there. Just a slipstream there for Massi. Holgado wasn't able to capitalise on Ortola, just slightly off the racing line there in the turn number 6. Massi certainly did, though, as Rueda on the inside of Alonso. They lean on each other through this super fast left-hander, turn number 8. As well, isn't he? A long lap penalty then for Denis Onju. He's going to get a post-race penalty for this, isn't he? Because obviously now he can't complete it. We're on the very last lap. So discount Denis Onju from the podium battle here. He is not figuring in this because he's going to get a post-race penalty here. He's picking a fight that he shouldn't really be in, isn't he?
Well, that's Rueda and Holgado. Onju's the third of the Red Bull-sponsored bikes in this group. So, as Matt mentioned, discount him. But there's a little bit of a break behind the leading trio. Massi, Alonso and Ortola have put a little bit of time into Sasaki.
Gasgas Aspar know how to pick them, don't they? They've unearthed another gem here, haven't they? Another diamond in the making with David Alonso. There's no way through there as they sweep through the Cito Pons corner. A little bit of wobble on the rear tyre as Alonso desperately tried to get the power on to pick up the slipstream behind Massi. Alonso then on the number 80 bike. Can he find a way through on the brakes into the Pedrosa corner? No, Massi is just too strong. Massi will lead it as we come into the final 2 sectors here. Ortola desperately trying to find a way through on Alonso. He's in third.
Rueda through on Holgado. That's the battle for 5th and 6th. So Holgado now down into 6th position. It's between this leading four. Look at Ortola as Alonso goes through.
And I think Ortola also has pinched the inside line from Massi in the blink of an eye. Massi back in 3rd place. He might get worse. He does. Sasaki fires the Osfano up the inside. Jaume Massi led coming out of turn number 7. 2 corners later, he's 4th. It's Alonso versus Ortola. Ortola a little bit wide there, wasn't he, coming out of turn 10?
Massi back through on Sasaki into 3rd place. Is he in the right position with 1 more corner to go? Ortola through on Alonso now.
There's always fireworks at the final corner in the Spanish Grand Prix in Jerez, and we're going to get more of the same. Ortola trying to run a sweeping wide line. Xavi Ortola here looks like he's going to make it back-to-back victories. Ivan Ortola then fires out of the final corner. Alonso tries to get the slipstream, but it's Ortola with more glory in Jerez. He takes it by just 0.03 of a second. Absolutely awesome performance. The Angelus MTA team can't quite believe what they have just seen. He came from outside the top 20 to win a COTA Classic 2 weeks ago in Austin. And Ivan Ortola at back-to-back wins for him in sensational fashion. What a last lap that was.
Jose Maria Arrabal, the Secretary General of Sport, hands over the trophy as Ivan Ortola goes back-to-back, a 2nd win in a row for the Spaniard.